So next time she sends us to the market, we'll get armor. Meba seems lost in twisting the black branched picture frame you made for her. She is squaring the edges and snapping off some of the barbed seeds on the branches. She suddenly notices you and sets down a frame. "Hi, child. I brought your wash. I think Gascora was a little heavy on the cleaning ritual, though." She takes the stacks of starched green rags from you, and she examines them critically. "At least they won't tear, or bend. What was with that cloth merchant, Gascorel? His hands were all scarred, and he seemed slow." Mebeth is still turning the cloth over in her hands, tapping it with her finger. "Well, child, sometimes one burns with the art, and other times the art burns ye." "Is that what happened to him?" Mebeth clicks her tongue. "Mayhap. There's somes for who using the art is like breathing. Strolls about with pointy hats and stinkweed pipes. Then there's hedge wizards and plain-touched gypsies and fortune casters and half-seers and midwives who flicker with the art. Them have a harder time of it." "And Gascorel was one of them?" Mebeth nods. "Aye, so to speak. In some ways, he's no different than it was. Addicted to habit and ritual, he was." She sets down the stiff rags. They clunk as she places them on the floor. "Aye, now there's one last thing I need from you, child." "This better not involve me going back to the market, Mebeth." "Oh? And if and it does, child?" Mebeth draws herself up and she glares at you. Even at full height, her head barely crests your shoulders. Okay, these are long responses. I'm just gonna skim this one over. Okay, so that one's just explaining that we're irritated. Yeah. Mebeth, it's a waste of time to keep traveling to the market for all these things, especially when you could have taken a moment and thought about everything you needed instead of sending me on the same errand 3 times. Of course, we're probably wise enough to think that, realize that we shouldn't be challenging her. Okay, the other one is never mind what you need. And we're not going to say this one. Because that's, yeah. I doubt you can teach me much about magic. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, I think we'll say this. It's a waste of time to keep going there. She puffs up, her face turning turnip red. "Oh, aye? Is that your feeling on the matter? If so, then leave. I'll tell you, I won't be wasting my time trying to shine light in that mule head of yours." Yeah, and I think at this point, the Nameless One would be realizing that he's a little bit out of place. Alright, I spoke in haste. What do you need?" "Only this. I need some inks for scribbling some ingredients in one of my cookery books. I'll need to fetch some of one of the merchants. Kosa Jai to be her name." "Alright, then I'm off. Oh, actually, very well. I'll go and try to find her, but I had some questions first. Journal. Can you cure me?" "Very well then." She reaches for one of the dried herbs, snaps it at the stalk, then grinds it in her calloused palms. Do. And she blows some dust in the air.
My journal.
The grey pollen swirls around the room, blanketing you and your companions. You breathe deeply, and less than a moment later, you feel strangely refreshed. Thank you, Mebeth. I feel well again. Farewell. Yeah, so this is...
done.
This kind of rash nature, I think, is an important part of the character I want to play. If it ends up
I'm gone.
ruining the game in some way where I can't use magic anymore or some such, then I might need to be a tiny bit flexible, but
All right.
otherwise I'm not going to, I think I'm just going to keep playing this character that way. Let's save. 'Cause it's been a while since we've done that. Let's see. So we're looking for Kosa something. Somewhere here? We're also looking for armor. Here, let's talk to this guy first. See how they... Oh, back again, my lord. Here to purchase a limlim? Oh, that's the pet guy. No thanks. Maybe this one? The woman smiles warmly at your approach. Hello again, sir. And what would you like to purchase this day? Let's take a look. Plates, cups, jugs, tankards, cutlery, and the like. She steps back and lifts the lid of the crate, left the wagon behind her. Please look over my goods. Yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You peer into the crates. Yeah. I mean, I said let's take a look just in case there is anything interesting. So we peer into the crate. It's full of plates, cups, jugs, tankards, cutlery, and the like. They look to be of varying degrees of quality, but some of it appears to be quite nice. As you're looking them over, she presses up against you. See anything you like, sir? Her long waving hair brushing against your shoulder smells faintly sweet, like vanilla. No, there's nothing I need there, but I had some questions. No, none of it is any use to me. Farewell. Oh, sir, but wait! She puts her hand on your forearm. Her touch is light as a feather. Are you sure there's nothing you need? Surely something for your home, or a gift? She bites her lip coyly, cocking her head slightly. Well, I think this would be an interesting RP moment. So I think I'll say, well, that is a nice plate right there. What's her? This one here? No, wait, this is ridiculous. I need no plates. I had questions. Or look, my apologies, I don't need any plates. Farewell. No, I had questions. She looks so sad you're nearly stricken with guilt. Slowly she lowers the lid of the crate. Sorry, sir, I have no time for questions. I must sell what I can before the day is done. For my family is large and hungry. I understand. Farewell. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I understand. Farewell. Okay. Oh, there she is. This toothless old crone reeks of fish and brine, spying your approach. She gives you a wide pink smile. Fish, my child? Fish heaps, mayhaps? Mebeth said you sell ink. She sent me to purchase some. Yeah. Ink? She chuckles. Nay, sir, I sells no ink. I sells just fish. Are you sure? Mebeth, the midwife in Ragpicker's Square? I don't know why I want to keep saying Piker. Ragpicker Square mentioned you specifically. Ha! Well, Kosa Jai was me dam's name and me grandmam's name, so it could be any of us. Yet they're both in the dead book. So only this Kosa Jai matters. No idea what she on about. A midwife in Picker's Square, you say? She thinks for a moment. Don't know her. I don't. So, you don't have any ink. Well, I can't say there's much of a surprise. I swear Mebeth is having me run in circles. No, I don't think we'd complain outright to her. I think we just say, well then, she said you'd be able to help me, but if that's not the case, never mind. And I think we'd say that in a kind of like frustrated voice. Now, hold on. Your midwife friend's not all wrong. I know how you can get ink, but may not be the ink you're looking for. think I'm thinking it bleeds from the gills of a Brogota fin. It does. This Brogota fin, it bleeds ink? She frowns. Aye, thing is, that fish is not for the eating. It's got horrible taste. Skeleton's tongue. You can ask Miriam. She pitches her fish cell down the street a southerly way. She cackles. She might have one of them fish she needs on her pole. Okay, I'll go seek her out then. Farewell. So down the street a southerly way.
My journal.
Okay, but let's see if there's armor. I think this guy sold weapons. No, I don't want to talk to you. You're the fish person. You sell plates, tankards, and the like. I don't remember you. What do you sell? Anything? No. Though we can sell this stuff. Okay, bronze bracelet. Don't need that. Copper earring. Don't need that. What's charcoal charm do? Could be useful for resisting fire and such. Never know. We'll sell the bronze ring. Yeah. Okay. Hive merchant. No, you're the... Well, wasn't there someone who sold stuff? I think that's... This is a fortune teller or doomsayer or something. This is a shell game type thing. Reekwind. Who are you? This man is looking at you with a strange bug-eyed stare. His eyes are huge. So huge they look ready to pop out of his sockets from across the cobblestones. I think we have talked to this guy before.
I'm gone.
Okay. Laborer. Maybe you were the weapon person. Yeah. Here we go. And there really isn't much here. We will sell this rusty dagger though, and this rusty dagger, and this rusty dagger, because they're kind of useless and aren't actually worth anything really. The rest of this is okay. Now let's go see if we can find this other shop. Somewhere...
I'm gone.
South. That's the one. This old woman stands silently by the wall, staring off into the distance. She seems to be unconcerned with the flow of traffic around her, and clutches a wooden pole from which dozens of small fish are dangling. Greetings. Oh, lo, sir. She squints at you for a moment, trying to discern your identity. Oh my, here I was thinking you'd be one of me regular customers. She proffers her fish pole. Tuna, sir? Mackerel? Sea cucumber? Now I'm getting hungry for sushi. No, anyway. No fish, thanks. I had some questions. That's not true. We do want a fish. Have you heard of a Brogota fin? I was told it bleeds ink from its gills. She blinks, then nods. Aye, that fish. That fish is a strange one, it is. Not many have heard of it, unless want to eat it. Difficulty to kill, and even in death, it still seems to live. Not many want to latch their teeth around something that still rise. Do you have... Rise. I'm having trouble remembering how that word's pronounced for some reason. Anyway, do you have one?
Updated my journal.
Aye, but the ink, you'll need something to carry it in. Have you a bowl or a cup? Or tankard? Yeah, there we go. I know where to get one of those.
Done.
Yeah, bowl or a cup or tankard. Hello again.